היום מרק לוין, העיתונאי הבכיר והחריף מרשת פוקס ניוז, ממשיך לענות לנו על שאלות שעל סדר היום בארצות הברית, והתייחס תחילה להקמת מדינה פלסטינית.
Your prime minister said something the other day that nobody focuses on. What would this Palestinian state look like exactly? How would it be controlled? Can it have an air force? Can it have a missile system? Can it borrow nukes that Iran is creating? Will it have a standing army? Who's going to be in charge of it? Will the United States step in if there's a problem? Well, look around. Does the United States step in if there's a problem? I don't think so.
So what do you think about the attacks against Prime Minister Netanyahu?
You know, these attacks on Benjamin Netanyahu are shocking and disgusting, and I'll tell you why. The anti-Semites and the anti-Israel types in the United States use Netanyahu as a foil for Israel. The things they say about Netanyahu, they are saying about the state of Israel. It's Netanyahu's war. How many prime ministers, how many would say to Joe Biden, no, we're not going to have a long ceasefire. No, we have to win this war. No, we're going to defeat Hamas. No, we're not going to have a two-state solution. No, we have to denazify Gaza as you denazified Germany. We're following basically the American playbook during World War II. You won. We need to win. If Israel and the political leaders and the generals don't stand strong against the Biden administration, you could be destroyed.
As an American Jew, what do you think about the huge rise in the anti-Semitism on the streets of the United States?
Well, it's a huge problem, and it's real. And I saw an interview on memory.org with one of the Hamas Nazis saying, even in the United States, they talk about river to the sea. See, we're winning. I said, boy, I hope the IDF finds this guy and takes care of business. But that sent, it is real. It's been going on in our universities and colleges for a long time, but now it's out in the open. You have a mixture, in my view, between the Marxist leftists, the Bernie Sanders types, and the Islamists.
Do you think the U.S. has reached the point of no return on the immigration issue?
We have basically open immigration now. A lot of people are pouring in from the Middle East. Even from enemy countries, they're pouring in. We've lost control of our border. We've lost control of our immigration system. It's very interesting. While many Jewish Americans are making Aliyah in Israel, many Arabs and Muslims in the Middle East are coming to the United States. So the numbers are getting a little strange, and the politicians react to the numbers. And so it's a huge problem. Biden is not doing much about it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. What do you think about the sanctions the U.S. has imposed on settlers from Judea and Samaria?
Here we have executive order imposing certain sanctions on persons undermining peace, security, and stability in the West Bank. This is from the White House. First of all, it's Judea and Samaria. Secondly, that's the indigenous homeland of the indigenous people who live there, called Jews. Thirdly, they're focusing on the West Bank or Judea and Samaria because they want to give it to the Palestinians. And so they're going after the Israelis living in Judea and Samaria. There are crimes committed everywhere. We have crimes committed in every major city in our country. But why is there only one executive order focused on one people in one part of the entire world?
לוין טען שלנשיא ארצות הברית ג'ו ביידן אין סמכות לכלום.
Joe Biden is doing this out of the Oval Office in the State Department. He does not have the authority of the United States Congress to be issuing these orders or to create a new Palestinian state or to go after the Jews in Judea and Samaria or to organize the Arabs in Europe against Israel. He has no authority to do any of this, and yet that's exactly what he's doing.